let's play a tough guy. You know what? It's D4 time. I haven't played D4 in a minute, but in an act of professionalism, I will refute the Two Knights Tango. You go like this. This is the line. This is the strongest, most critical line against the Two Knights Tango, as far as I am familiar. That is an interesting move. But now I'm going to revert back to the old me. Sack a pawn. I don't care what is going on. You know what? There's an opportunity to sacrifice a pawn. Put me down. And what I'm trying to hope for is some Queen's Gambit-like position where the knight is on c6 for some reason and you want to play c5. The dream, if I get a good position here, is that the knight is dumb. So that's the one risk you're kind of playing when you play the tango. But, you know, it's not the end of the story. We're playing chess. All right. Could also, I mean, I'm just like going to always calculate stuff like this and like, ooh, wait a minute. Wait, you lost a piece, right? Wait, you're in trouble. Wait, this is big trouble? Big trouble, you blundered? Oh, no, maybe you're fine. You believed it, though? I'll explain at the end what I was kind of looking at. Have one of these, and then take here. Make the bishop go here, then take here. Where when you take back, okay, now we've established this good pawn structure. Then get these pieces going, unlock the queen's potential. Holy cow. I thought I was winning a piece, but I actually don't think that I was. I need to double check at the end, though. I'll explain kind of what was going through my mind. Knight here. Oh, well, it slipped out of the hand, but it's good enough. Probably that's the move I was going to be playing anyways. But let's take a look at this, because there's a lot to digest here. And there's a famous game, a very famous game. It's this one. If you want to, like, if you need something, a recipe against the Two Knights Tango, this is the game. It's Vladimir Kramnik versus Fabi Caruana. This one is the one that's worth analyzing, and this is kind of like supposed to be the blessed setup for black. This is a small advantage, but this is Vladimir Kramnik. So this is how to do it. I didn't bait you into playing anything. You could have played literally any opening in the world. Look at this. Fabi tries to sack a pawn. Kramnik says no. Look at it. Computer says accept the gambit. What are you doing? But there's a lot of interesting stuff. I'm not going to deep dive into this if I haven't studied it in a while. But this was kind of an interesting game. Oh, black was actually better at some point in this game. But this is the standard recipe for both sides, is this game right here. White won it, but maybe black did fine. So this is the one that's worth studying if you intend on playing this opening regularly. So that's it. I played like Vladimir Kramnik. But then d5 was not the move, the Fabi move. You did like d6 and then went here and eventually tried to play for e5. Instead, we see the immediate d5. I would like to sacrifice a pawn. You say no. All right, we get like some random position. You go after the bishop pair. Computer is laughing the whole way. And now b6, which is a big mistake. But I need to somehow be able to like torment this diagonal. I got a queen, I got a bishop. Taking is correct. And if you go here, I was going to play bishop to b5. But if you played here, I was looking at queen to a4. I did not look at this pawn that was hanging. I was looking at here, but then I realized, okay, maybe you can go somewhere that keeps your bishop defended. But if you go here, I just continue to add pressure. So this weakness with the fact that you had to bring your bishop out, bad. Or it could have been bad. But I guess the way that it happened, it wasn't that bad. You're losing a pawn, but also your position is kind of falling apart. But that's the kind of stuff that I was looking at. Instead, you went here. I saw b4, but then you go back. I did see this much. I just rejected it in favor of this move. Because I did think that you were going to go here. You should instead play king to f8, which I did not think that you would do, and neither did you. But I wanted to get this position. And now we're just like we're cruising. We're in cruise control. Come on, how is my move not the best? Come on, man. All right, and that was a cool game. So that's some interesting stuff on how to beat the Mexican attack, aka, is that what it's called? Mexican defense? Sorry, it's a defense because you're playing it with black. That's how you take down the Two Knights Tango.